Hello everybody and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Last time, we finally got ourselves into the Viridian City Gym and took down the 8th gym leader of the game, none other than Giovanni. We got our 8th badge, and today guys, we are going to be heading our ways over towards Route 22, which is going to be the source of where we need to go to head into the Pokemon League. But there's also a couple of challenges that lay ahead before us. First of which, you should want to check out my levels if you're ever curious. This is what I have going for myself. Not too bad, although I would say I would like these guys to be a little, just like, you know, a little bit stronger. Roxanne and Juggernaut. But, yeah, not too shabby right here. These are my items if you're curious. I think I'll be fine for revives and full heals for right now. But I could go back and get some more if I ever choose to want to, because I do have quite a bit of money. But, yeah, that's all I have to say here. The Eternally Green Paradise. Aww. We head our ways down over here to Route 22. Alright, the source of our next encounters. Why do I say that? Well, that's because you go further down here and... Charlie! It's Trace! I finally caught up to you! I got an Earth Badge too! That means I can finally get into the Pokemon League. I heard the Elite Four are incredibly strong. There's no turning back now, right? You think you're ready, Charlie? Show me the Pokemon you've raised. Surprise battle! Well, again, not really a surprise battle. If you've been following, like, Red, Blue, Yellow, and Fire Red, Leaf Green, then, yeah, obviously this would be something that would happen here. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do this thing! He's going to be starting out with Pidgeot, level 50, normal flying type, quick attack, air slash, sand attack, and roost. Not really too bad, if I do say so myself. Well, not really a bad Pokemon, mind you, it's just that it's not spectacular. But at least it's finally nice to see our trainers actually have, like, a 4 moveset Pokemon, wouldn't you say? Alright, so let's go ahead and hit hard with... Let's go ahead and use Ice Punch and see what that does. Now, Pidgeot is going to be a lot faster than Golduck, obviously. Its base stat is indeed 101, so yeah. Not like before Generation 6 where it was 91. So you wouldn't really call Pidgeot, like, a fast Pokemon, mind you. Despite being a bird. But it does have Roost under its belt, yep, so it can indeed use that if it wants to. Unfortunately. That's a shame. I don't think there's really much that Golduck can do in this fight, so I'm actually going to go ahead and switch over to Roxanne for this one. Just for the simple fact that, well, you know, the moves that it does have are resisted, so yeah, I think Roxanne would be the better option here. Yep, Air Slash. Awesome. Totally awesome, bro! And we could go ahead for Thunder Punch if I want to. Yeah, let's go see what Thunder Punch does. You also want to watch out for Air Slash, because it does have a chance of flinching. I probably have said that before, but... Oh! So close. So freaking close. Alright, time to go ahead and use Rock Slide. And it's going to use a Max Potion, alright. But hey, it did decent damage, but yeah, I think it's best that we go ahead for a stab. You missed! Are you kidding me? Rock Slide is a good move, but it does have a lot of inaccuracy. And it's going to be even more inaccurate, because fantastic. Oh, well, hey, at least a hit. Ah, come on! You're like right there. Pidgeot is bulky, that is for sure. And of course you're gonna go ahead and use Roost. If you're ever curious, Roost is a move that heals half of your own HP, obviously, but also makes you susceptible to ground type moves if you're ever curious. Because it loses supply. Are you kidding me? You're using it again? I know Roost has like 10 PP, but really, do you honestly really need that? Especially when that you have, freaking other things. I forget what it was called. But watch it. Oh, okay, so we can withdraw Pidgeot. And switching over to Marowak. Yep. Alright, cool. So Marowak's now... Cubon's now a Marowak. I think it was Cubone when we first were with Trace in the Silph Company. I'm not too sure. But Marowak, however, is a level 50 ground type with Focus Energy, Boomerang, Thrash, and Swords Dance. I think it's best let me go ahead and switch. Over to Daisy. Not to Daisy, to Bob. I think that's probably the better call here. Hands down. That Pidgeot was just being freaking annoying, man. That stupid Sand attack, too. Boomerang is a move that actually hits you twice because, you know, it's chucking it and then coming back towards Marowak, so, you know, makes sense that way. I'm not going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, that's for sure. Fun enough, Pidgeot does have the ability to Mega Evolve, but for whatever reason, it's not going to do it. Nope, not at all. But hey, at least Marowak's now down for the count, which is something that I'll always greatly appreciate. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I totally forgot to actually teach... I forgot to... No. I forgot to teach Earthquake to Rhydon. Because I'm such a klutz that way. I totally forgot about that. I was just taking a break between recordings, like I always do. Just to, like, calm my voice down just a little bit, but, yeah. Was not expecting that at all. Yeah, I totally forgot to teach it that. Alright, there we go. Now your Pidgeot is down for the count. Awesome. I was not expecting that switch out to happen, which is funny. Then again, I don't really play competitive half the time, so, you know, these things would tend to happen. Vileplume is going to be up next. It's time to start using Rao because we haven't seen Rao in frickin' forever. Come on out, Rao. Let's do... Show them your worst, man. Show them your worst. Alright, so Vileplume is the only Pokemon that actually has 3 moves on his team. It's a level 50 Grass Poison type with Petal Dance, Toxic, and Acid. Not really that great. This is probably his weakest Pokemon, to be honest here. So we're just gonna go ahead and simply use Flamethrower and just, you know, get it out of the way. Can't use Sleep Powder or anything like that. None whatsoever. It's just there for Petal Dance and whatever else. Petal Dance is a move that's basically... It's basically a special counterpart to Outrage. Where, you know, you're locked into using it and you get confused after like 2 or 3 turns. And, yeah. I think it gets stopped after, like, you know, like 3 times, I think. At least that's my understanding. I'm not entirely sure about that. Raichu is up next. Well, I guess don't tell him the present and to go to Juggernaut here. Because, well, Raichu is his last Pokemon, and it's not too terribly bad, but it honestly could be a little bit better. We'll just see what's like when it comes out. And it goes Raichu. Raichu is level 51 electric type with Thunder, Quick Attack, Thunder Punch, and Slam. Whereas in Eevee version, it will be a level 51 Jolteon electric type with Thunder, Quick Attack, Pin Missile, and Double Kick. So it has a little bit more diversity that way. But obviously, you know, Jolteon is Jolteon and you don't want to teach a Jolteon physical moves. But at least it has something, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and... Okay. Yikes, that was a lot of damage. I'm certainly glad that I used Brick and Dig first. But now I'm not entirely sure if it's actually going to take it out. We shall soon see. Oh! 1 HP, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's mean. Oh, okay, now Pinza's gonna go down. 1 HP, dude! Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, that hurts, man. That really hurts. Okay, that's it. Come on out, Taco. Show them your worst. And we're just gonna go and just freeze ya. Frieza! Get stuck in that icicle spear. Man, that was mean. That was really mean. Super mean. Alright, there we go. Defeated Trace. I've raised my Pokemon up this much and I still can't beat you, huh? Yeah, but you're annoying, but we were able to beat you. You know, Charlie, I've always felt like I need to look after you, ever since we were young. But I think you're the one who has more talent as a trainer. It's frustrating. I've never felt this way before. Is this what makes it fun to raise Pokemon? Whatever it is, I know I don't want to lose again. It's weird to even ask this, but let me go on ahead first. Okie dokie, bye. Well, with that archaic battle that happened there, I'm actually going to go back and heal up my Pokemon real quick, so I will beat you guys in just one moment. And now we are back. Alright, so I actually went back to the Pokemart and actually bought a few more things. I actually bought some more Ultra Balls for something that we'll show you actually a little bit later as we progress through our adventures. We got some more full heals and more revives, because I feel like that will be just a little bit more nicer. I'm still fine for hyper potions and max potions for the time being, because I don't think we'll be into too much trouble. But hey, you can never be too careful, am I right? You can always buy as much as you like. Okay, so, on this area, I don't think there's really any new Pokemon that can actually be found around here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go ahead and double check real quick. Yes, I am correct. There are 2 new Pokemon that can be found in those waters, but they can also be found up over here at much higher levels, so I'll be going over them there. Now then, with this epic music behind us, you can now go through these gates if you so want to. Only truly skilled trainers can pass through here. Oh, that's indeed the Boulder Badge. Go right on ahead. We have to go through these badge gates again because last time I went up to badge 3, but because one time I actually had to go back to my last save, so yeah. It's a Cascade badge. Okay then, please go right on ahead. Right on ahead, you know what I'm saying? Because there's actually Pokemon that you actually catch on here on Route 23. This isn't exactly the Pokemon League yet. Hey, you got Lieutenant Surge's autograph. Must be nice. It is pretty nice. But now we have access to C-Scam around here, so we can go down over here. We have the Rainbow Badge, which is nice. So now we can go ahead and go down here. And be like, doo, 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 and all that. And have epic music in the background. We got 3 golden pineapple berries. Be on the lookout for any items that you might think that you'll be missing. And progress on through. There's another gauge check right here. We have the Soul Badge. Very nice. Go right ahead. So like I said, there are 2 Pokemon that can be found not only on Route 22, but on Route 23. I would definitely suggest you catch these Pokemon here on Route 23 because they are going to be significantly higher leveled than they would beforehand. Like 41 and 46, whereas the ones that you find here on Route 22 would be levels 3 to 4. Yeah, big level range there, isn't it? They are going to be Poliwag and Poliwhirl. The moment that you have C-Skim, they are readily available to you right off the bat because all you need is the Rainbow Badge, and then you'll be good to go to catch them right over here at the Pokemon League, or at least Route 23 specifically, such as this one right here. They are in between the ranges of level 41 and 46, and they're not too bad of water types. They are one of only a few Pokemon, possibly the only ones, that can learn Belly Drum. These are moves that halves your attacks, your HP, in return for fully maxing out the attack stat, which is pretty nice and handy. I will say that much. But they do learn their viable moves. Of course, you got Waterfall and Scald, which Waterfall will probably be the easiest choice because while some people say that they're mixed attackers, they're obviously physical attackers, hands down, let's be real. But they also got some pretty good speed under the belt too. To evolve Poliwhirl, you're going to need to use the Water Stone, which honestly is not that bad. It's not that bad of a niche right there. As a Poliwrath, it's a water and fighting type, which is pretty nice, the only one of its kind outside of legendaries and, outside of Generation 9. It's pretty potent and does great use of all those moves. So if that's something that interests you, you know, might as well go ahead and grab it because they're pretty solid. Not gonna lie, very solid. Of course, you know, you have your mixed attacking prowess if you so want to. Its special attack stat isn't too terrible as a Poliwrath, but it definitely could be better. I would honestly just suggest teaching it some physical moves, like Waterfall, Ice Punch, Brick Break, or any moves like that. Now, this Poliwag can actually be just a little bit nicer to me when I'm trying to catch this thing. Yes, thank you very much. I should also note that the Poliwag line also have access to Hypnosis. Now, Hypnosis is a Pokemon that a move that I would recommend if it wasn't inaccurate. It's 60% accurate, which is a bit of a shame. But Hypnosis definitely isn't a bad move. It's just, yeah, it could be a little bit better. Being the Marsh Bash to get through here. Sabrina's really something, isn't she? Okay, oh wow, I see someone's a fan of Sabrina, hey? Gotta have access to that Sabrine. No, you know what I'm saying? Okay, no, I'm not kidding. Around here, there are a few extra Pokemon that can actually be found here. Like this Item Ball, which is 5 golden Nana berries. These are incredibly rare Pokemon. 1% encounter rates, actually. They are Nidoqueen and Nidoking. They are poison and ground types after being now fully evolved. And they learn tons of spectacular moves. Nidoqueen obviously being the more defensive of the two, with Nidoking being the more offensive. Pick your poison on which one you want, because they're both very reliable in many ways. I certainly don't dislike this Pokemon at all, though personally I'd probably go for Nidoqueen just because it's more offensive. But hey, still not that bad. And as for the last Pokemon you can find over here is Execute at long last, and its evolved form, Exeggutor. There are nice Pokemon. Grass Psychic is a nice offensive type, but it's really not that great defensively. And while they do a lot of special damage, they are difficult in terms of speed and the amount of weaknesses they possess. So it's kind of a glass cannon in tried and true sense. Though we do have some very nice TMs that we can teach it under our belt that it actually is pretty viable at using. So if that sounds interesting, might as well go ahead and grab one. And if you do find yourself lucky enough to get an Exeggutor, it would be a good idea to pick one up for reasons later on. Just saying that much. Of course, if you can't find Exeggutor, you can always catch yourself and Execute and then use a Leaf Stone to evolve it. Not much else to say. Oh, hey, whoa, that's... yeah, that is a 1% encounter rate to find Exeggutor here. Yeah, kind of insane. And it goes bush like that. That's really insane. Golden Raspberry, we're going to make it tons easier to capture here. Or also not. Great! Let's see if we can catch it like this. Oh, man, come on. Yeah, these are incredibly hard to catch, as you can see there. They're like legendary Pokemon difficult in ways. That's how it is for most of all Pokemon anyways. That was a terrible throw. And it ran away anyways. Well, that was a waste of raspberries now, wasn't it? What a way to get interrupted by a just random Nidorino. Wonderful. Anyways, now that's being all said and done, that's all the Pokemon that can be found around here. And we go over here. Can't pass this point if you have an Earth Badge. Oh, that's an Earth Badge! Okay then, please go right ahead. The Pokemon League awaits you. Through that cave right over there is the entrance to Victory Road, which is our last major dungeon that we have to fight, with the exception of one other that we'll be getting to at another time. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we are going to be heading into Victory Road and have some nice, faithful encounters with not only a bunch of trainers, but also something else that dwells within Victory Road. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys here next time for more Let's Go Eevee. Bye!